Hello everybody, this is Code86 and here for another session of Astrox Imperium. I think today, since we've gotten through the tutorials, I want to just do a little bit of exploration, do some mining, and something that has been bothering me a bit is that the current ship, it's a starter ship. I might want to see what I can do to get a bit of an upgrade, because the cargo hold is way too small for the mining speed that I have. So either I can oh wait, I'm still in the one second. Let me switch to the actual game. That's better. Should show up on stream now. If it doesn't, then I did something wrong. No, I'm in game capture mode. I will first check if the stream is working correctly, and then I will continue my explanation. 1 second. Yes, okay. I realized I was still on the on the intro screen. Okay. So as I was saying, I will do some exploration, some mining, and then also try to either upgrade my cargo hold through buying a new ship or getting maybe more fleet members to help me hauling all the ore that I'm mining. Okay. I do have a limited amount of time that I can play at the moment, so I will set up a timer just in case. Let's take 50 minutes. There we go. All right. So where are we now? We are in Beacon Spitta, which is a low security system of law. This is not the faction that I belong to. So first thing that I want to do today is to actually go here, Gate of Alpharis, and then see where that branches out to. Why? Or wait, not Gate of Alpharis, Starfort Ramos, because that is the Labor faction. Why Labor faction? Because if you look at my faction, I am actually a prospector. And the prospectors are actually, or extractors. What is my faction? I think I'm an extractor, yes, because it shows here 5. So I just want to see what bonuses are there for the extractor factions. I want to find some stations that have extractors faction people in them. Maybe I get better missions, yada yada yada. So let's find that out. And then hopefully also mining ships, because I would assume that a system that houses extractor faction stations will contain better mining gear and ships. Let me just plan this out a little bit on my notes. We are ready for mining and exploration. I will find the backbone system, and I will find the backbone ship. More space. So that's basically the gist of it. Need more need space. Okay, save changes because this thing doesn't refresh otherwise. Oh, and there is a character limit in the notes, so it would be best if I would be able to split up the notes in some way. The only downside is there's no way to actually set a title. I did, however, reach out to the developer on the Discord discussion, the Steam discussion or Steam forum. He made a post with a request for new features and things that needed to be in before the final release. As I understand, he would spend, I think it was 90 days to just complete the game as much as possible, and then he will do a final release. And I already added some notes there, and one of the things I added there is, for example, here in the notes that you cannot, you can't set a title. At least I don't see how. I tried different things, and also, for example, if I type something, I switch notes, this thing is gone. There's also no way to undo, redo things, so this is something I flagged as a potential thing that might be easy to fix for a new release, and that would also cause or prevent a lot of headache for people that are actually using these notes. Now, I get that the note system is probably not a core game mechanic that he wants to worry about, but I gave it a shot. We'll see. And if this doesn't work, then I might need to use my own notes outside of the program, but then I need to figure out how to set up this properly without oversharing everything that's on my screen. But that's something I will figure out later. Alright, so let's get started. Another thing I'm wondering is, I left click this thing, but I just want to see the information. How do I... Oh, okay, right clicking. Right clicking shows information, left clicking autopilots. So, but the question is, how do I cancel my autopilot?
GPS activated.
Okay, now I double clicked, so now my GPS is going there. I can disable it. But there is actually no way to stop the autopilot from going here. Actually, I'm gonna note that down as well. I have like this note with bugs here. Yeah, sorry for all the rambling. Autopilot in map on left click cannot be cancelled. At least not to my knowledge. Maybe there is something that I'm missing. If it is and you see this video, please do reach out in the comments. I am a total noob on this game. Yeah, I've only been playing for, I think, 10 hours in total, 6 hours on this account, and then 4 hours on my personal account. I am using a separate Steam account for streaming. Why? Because I want to just separately track my time that I spend on these games and also achievements.
GPS activated.
But anyway, I want to go here, so that's fine. So let's undock and let's go somewhere. Anything in storage? Nope. I might want to actually bring something from Void Starcross with me as I go there. But for now, let's just fly. Beamer is already joining as well. The only thing that I'm a bit worried about is that she is very expensive and she takes, I think, a cut of 2k credits per hour. Which is quite a lot, not lying. Especially because in-game hours, I actually don't know how long it takes for an hour to pass, but it's quite often. Actually, I can probably see this. Let me have a look. Not here. I need to go here. Is there a log? No, stats. Let's see for documents. There are market transactions, mercenary fleet, there's payroll. Okay, 1 second. I need to disable autopilot now. I will first go to Biomate. Autodock is on. The reason why I'm going to Biomate is because I want to see if there's anything I need to bring along before going on this exploration trip. And then now I want to see in my logs if there is some log here about the transaction of me paying this mercenary with a timestamp so that I know exactly how much she costs. Or maybe it is every hour and the time just went by so fast yesterday that it's not hours, but it's just so yeah, maybe also one thing, I am gonna add a note for this again. Bug reports slash, I'll just make a new note. So features requests as, for example, I would like to have a general wallet. So not just market transactions.
Doc request accepted.
Because what I see now, for example, in the logs is I can see my market transactions, which is really interesting. But there's no way for me to find how much I paid for the payroll, except for this little notification here, if you can see this. But there again, this is only a very limited list. It doesn't go forward, back, so I don't know how to actually show anything more. So I guess there the logs could be a bit improved as well. But again, the developer is only spending a limited amount of time. I hope he will continue to maintain and improve the game after he's done and he's just not doing it full time anymore, which I can appreciate because life does throw us some curveballs these days. I have quite a lot of kits myself, and finding the time to do this next to all my other responsibilities, it is sometimes a hassle. And I can imagine if you're developing full-time on this for a long time, it can really burn you out. So yeah. Anyway, I am getting distracted again with a lot of things. I was doing something. I was looking if I need to bring something for my storage. And I'm thinking I will, for example, take some lasers with me. Water, anything else here I don't need. I can just leave. Actually, let me just... We're mining anyway. Let's just go. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Okay. Starports. My autopilot is on. Let's go. And then I will just keep a timer, and actually I can see this from my previous stream, how long an in-game hour is. And based on that I can see how much money I need to make to keep these pilots or these mercenaries in my fleet.
Wolfgate activated. GPS disabled.
Alright, GPS disabled. I think I scanned everything in this system, so everything is labor, 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 labor. Even voice Startros, okay. It probably chooses the faction. And this is Alpha. Okay, what is this color? This is factions, right? So if this is... Oh, this is Alpha. Why does Void Starcross say labor? Okay. Let me create another buggy report. Docs, no, notes, second notes. First system says labor if in a labor system, while the How is it called again? Void Starcross. Void Starcross is actually alpha. So not sure why that is, but I'll log it. These are very minor bugs. I doubt they will be fixed anytime soon. But yeah, one can hope. Let's go to Jala first. I wish there was like an information thing on the gate itself with some extra lore or information or anything like that. But yeah, that's something I wish he added as well, actually. So on that note, I'm gonna go to notes a lot today. Okay. What is that entity? Which opens a small panel giving you a bit more context or other info about the thing you selected. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We are in a system. There's one station. There's only 2 jump gates. So let's start scanning. I discovered I can just select these things, and this just went horribly wrong for some reason. All right. Good enough. Okay. I have all the energy generators. From what I understood, these energy generators, you will be able to also at some point in time be able to make them yourself. And then you have to attach them to a wormhole, put a gate around it, and then a wormhole becomes a jump gate. This is also something I'm really interested in finding out how that works. So I hope at some point I will be getting into scanning and all that stuff. And not right now. Right now I'm going to Camo. No, wait. First I'm gonna discover the station and dock it, undock it, see what's in there. It's a mining company, so that's already good. I am a miner by trade, so we have a university. And for a mining company, they have surprisingly little skills about mining. I am going to train this one though. Merc negotiations. Passive cost reduction, always good to have. Armor mechanics, repair costs, I don't care about yet. Nothing, beam cycle mechanics maybe, but this is for beam weapons probably, not for, yeah, okay. University academic. Trading speed, not needed now. Storage accountant, storage lease, okay, that's nothing for now. Let's see what's in the market. They need no ore. They do supply. Also no ore. Okay, now this is something, maybe 1 second. I will make more notes. This is just an assumption. I would like the markets. So basically, what I would like to see, or what I would expect, is that if this is the mining company, and this station is named Gemini Mining, that I would find mining stuff here. Now, I get with the sandbox nature of this game, this might not be so straightforward to do. But it's still something I would expect to find mining ships as well. Oh, transport ships. Let me see what that is all about. Oh. Only 8 million. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. But imagine mining in one of these. I could go forever. Yeah. Alright. Where were we? Exploration. So let's go to Camo. Let's open this gate back. See what that does. Star Fort Ramos. It's also strange that the distance indicator replaces the faction. Well, the system is also not shown here. Also something that's UX-wise might be something you want to look at some point.
Warp gate activated.
No, let me just first warp before I get myself into a lot of trouble. Anything hostile here? Nope. Okay, so notes. These are all just things that I'm immediately spotting that I would, from my point of view, would make my life a little bit easier.
Warp gate
Nope.
activated.
And not this time. Alright, let's just scan everything down and then we just move on. Camo has... Oh! Low security system. Holy crap, that escalated quickly. Might want to go to Dallas first. Mercy's Academy alias outposts. All labor. Okay. It's quite dark in here as well. A bit foggy. Okay, let's go to Mercy's Academy. I'm a bit worried about some of these guys. Here as well, I don't see... Unless I... No, I can't.
Warning, raiders detected.
Ooh, raiders detected. Oh, there they are. Low security system. I would imagine there would be raiders. I am not fit for PvP at the
Warp
moment.
gate activated.
Or PvE, I guess. So let's just go straight to the academy. Academy means there is a station here. Let's first scan the incoming gate.
Activated.
And no, it didn't warp, okay. 4 gates. 1, 2, 3, new gate. Let's take these first. A lot of ships. Oh, they're all mining. I would expect that from a labor system. That they would be mining. Okay. And now we have this one left to do Oro Omniplex Center. In the meantime, let's see what... Oh,
Dock request accepted.
2.4. Okay. Now we're getting into the danger zone. And this one goes back to Dallas, so let's complete the circle there. This has a lounge with a miner, another miner, another miner. This person has a lot of cargo, 800. That's a lot more than what I have now. Level 8 harvesting, that's cool. Okay, we have a shipyard. We have transports, supports, ships, excavation ships. Advanced, but also very low. Very, very low. I want something with a lot more storage. And this one only 310. It's not enough, eh? Alright. Market. What do they supply? What do they demand? These are all processed materials. So that means if I mine ore and I process it, they will buy it. Which is a good thing. So Mercy's Academy. Let me note that down. Okay. And what's the... yeah. I think this might be interesting. So I keep it as a note, just so that I remember if I don't get to mining today. They have a university with fleet command, that's nice. Beam, weapon operation, miner. Mission contracts, 16 skill points. I'm not comfortable paying that much yet. Well now. This is some skill I want. How the hell do I get it? Ship mass engineering. Okay, now I need to find out. Alright. Note again. Miners always need more cargo, so that's one skill I really want to train for. Yeah, all these. Shit. Okay, so that's the market, university, missions. There's no harvesting missions in the mining system. Okay, that's not good. Anyway, let's go for Dallas. Also maybe scan a few of these ores, see what's in there. Adamite, gradient, okay. Different ores. Oh.
Warp gate activated.
I need something to increase the amount of targets as well. The 4 is annoying me a bit. Okay, let's not warp this time, okay. We have a few things here. Lots of ore, that's good. Let's go to the station, see what's there. And there we go, payroll. Too many. Okay. The Quantex station. Let's see what we get here.
Accepted.
Oh, I think they have all the services. That's already good. They have a lounge. with more mining ships, a recon, combat, maybe combat we need points. We have a market. They supply a lot of weapons, it seems, all launchers. And they demand ore. Alrighty. And this system holds quite a lot of ore, so I think we just found our mining system. Can I make a bookmark here? Yes. Mining system. Demand ore. Lot of ore. There you go. All right. What else do they have? University. Please tell me they have the... Oh, they don't. Okay. Market auditor. Lower tax. I will definitely train that. I still want to have the cargo stacker, but I need to mass engineering first. Missions? No mining missions. Just escort. All escort missions. Okay, too bad. They have a shipyard. Do they have... Ooh. A mining carrier. Let's purchase it anyway, right? No, I don't have the skills for this. Does it tell me what skills I need? It does not. Okay, so you do not have the required skills to purchase the ship. That's fine, but at least then tell me what skills I need to fly this thing. It's probably a carrier that I need. But it would be nice to have it listed up somewhere. This maybe, and it's actually one of the feedback items that I gave the author is show me a skill tree in game where I can see, okay, I need carrier, for example. Here an item required skills. I click on it and I can immediately see, okay, this is the path I need to train towards to get actually this thing. I know I'm biased towards Eve, where you can have training plans and just automatically set that up. That might be a bit too far, but just some basic. But I really want to have this ship. How quick is it to get 6 million? Not that long. But then I still need to get all the stuff here. Okay. Transport carrier, but actually my excavation carrier has way more that I can do with it. Miner range, miner speed. Yeah, I'll take the mining carrier anytime. A recon carrier, also a lot of stuff, but all expensive ships. Anyway, I am guessing there will be a lot of raiders in this system, so I better not go out too far. Let's check where I am at now. So Dallas, does it show my bookmark here? It does. Is there a way to only show bookmarks? Yes, there is. And does it then show me the bookmark if I mouse over it or something? Okay. Oh wait, let me see. What else is there? There's a lot more structures that I did not scan yet. Let's undock and let's start mining. I actually don't need to do anything. I can just target these and start mining. Or not. Okay. So apparently if you undock, and I don't know if that's intentional, but you can't really do anything unless you move a little bit. And then suddenly it starts mining. Okay. So we are mining the good ore. I am not. Why was there a bullet flying my way? Holy shit, there are raiders. I did not even see them. Okay, they're 22 kilometers out. Cargo base full. Let's mine a bit more. And then just dock before they get here. I'm struggling with the targeting a little bit though. Doesn't tell me anything about the ship. It's an assault ship. Okay. Here again, this miner is just not doing anything. This miner's not doing anything. Let's just run.
Dock request accepted.
Store the ore. More ore to store, and then just undock. And they will probably... Oh, wait, they're still here. Okay.
Dock request accepted.
Can I leave you? No, I can't. So I'm guessing with my tiny mining ship I will have to fight, eh? Market, do I have actually anything that I can use? A laser. Alright. University. I don't actually have anything except for laser ones. And I'm assuming since this is a low security system that will probably not be a good thing. Okay, so market again, sorry. I don't know what my skill is. Laser basic operation. I do not know if I can even equip this. 4 DPS, 2 DPS, range is 2800, range is 700. I will take the long range one. I mean, it's only 2k. Let me just buy one of these, see if I can fit it. I need a garage. Yeah, see, there's no way for me to see what my skill... Oh, there is, actually. Okay, laser basic operation 1. Okay, so I can only... Let's sell this again. I need a blaster or a pulse laser. That's 3. I want focused laser. I need 2. I just want to defend my ore. Okay, cargo hold I don't need. Let's see if I can find something to passive module. Let's get a bit of a shield boost. Do I need anything for this, for skills? Nope. Okay, advanced shield booster. And now it tells me I do need a skill. Nope. There we go. More shield. Let's undock. Then you can dock in this case. And of course now they are gone. Well, god damn it.
Dock request accepted.
Back to the garage. Lasers, harvesters. Can I shift click, right click, shift right click? No. I have to drag and drop everything. Undock. I know she's undocked as well. Let's mine some stuff, eh? Let's put this thing at 2000 already, because I know I will be orbiting these guys. Speed to 12. Just to prepare for combat when raiders do show. We have 10 more minutes, so I will just keep mining. Cargo bay. Ah, crap. I left everything in my cargo bay. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit stressed. I don't want to get hit by raiders. But it seems that for a map which security level 5 it seems to be fine. I think the other system was a bit worse. But maybe at some point I do need a combat ship. Yeah, we first mine a bit, eh? Okay, full. Let's dock her up.
Dock request accepted.
Alamite ore. Let's get these things out. Alamite ore and dock. I can also just be like this. Let's give her a bit of a head start. And now it stopped again. Is that because I need to reset the target? Why is this not mining? Okay, let's add a note for that as well. Bug reports. Yeah, I find it strange that I select the target and then this thing just hangs in limbo. Like this one again, just stops mining. I have energy, more than enough energy. My cargo is not full yet.
Raiders detected.
Okay, we have raiders. Good. But they will be gone before I come back with weapons. Or maybe not, let's find out. Let's take the battle to them. Okay, I'm full. Let's dock. Almost full. Now I'm full. Okay.
Dock request accepted.
So, Adamite ore. Let's go to the garage. Fleet this one as well. Empty it. Miner. Laser. Shields. Undock. Let's keep her docked. And now we have some raiders. Let's unlock the Adamite. Let's keep the station locked just in case. Let's orbit this guy. How do I orbit?
Orbit activated.
All right. Let's fight. Okay, this is my first combat in this game. Yeah, of course, you're out of range. You won't be much longer. What's my range? 2,800. 5. There we go. I should be doing damage. Let's keep the angle at 0, just see what that does. It's not actually doing anything. Okay. Let's lower the orbit speed to 6. Maybe that does something. Maybe the transversal is a bit off. I'm not even putting a dent in him. Okay, let's lower it to 2K. Okay, he's returning fire now. I'm orbiting. Ah, now I'm damaging. Okay. Very slowly. And they're also damaging me, or trying to. Looks... Oh! What? Okay. Lose ship and all its contents. Okay, but then what? Then I need to get a new ship. I'll take the penalty. And now I'm back in Void Starcross. Okay. Alright, so this ship is not equipped for combat. That's certain. Can I buy something that is equipped for combat? That is actually payable. Nope. Okay. Let's first then do some training. I want to get this cargo stacker thing done, but that requires the... I don't know what that requires actually. Ship mass engineering. It's not here. Okay. Well, yeah, there's not really much I can do, eh? There's a shield generation, but for that I need shield systems, not here. I'm kind of flustered that this combat just ended that quickly. It just took out my shields like it was nothing. Even with a shield generator to boost it. Okay, let me then see. I now need a mining laser again. Extraction beam. There's no ore harvester there. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's undock. I think there was an ore harvester in one of the other systems. I don't remember which ones. I think it was Star Shepherds. Or was it financial? Anyway. I think I'm gonna empty stream on a bit of a bummer, but I guess that's life. I just got owned. Market. Ore harvester. I have skills for 4, so let me buy 2 of them. I have them still in the station, so I do not need to buy them. I need to buy mining beams, or at least train for mining beams. Nope, don't respect. That's all. Okay, so then that makes it even better. So laser beams I could buy locally, so actually what am I doing? No. Finding that ship mass skill, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. So then the question becomes, how the hell do I
Dock request accepted.
beat these guys in combat if they just take away my shield like it's nothing? Yeah, I was moving too slow or something. I'm just randomly clicking things now. That's not helping. These are extraction beams. Do I need anything from this market? I do not. I was looking for skills. Here we go. Structure build, no ship energy systems. Not needed. Cargo stacker again, but it needs mass. I don't have any mass thingies. Okay, not this one. Actually, can't I find it? Search. Mass. University skills. Search. Ship mass engineering. Transporteers in.
GPS activated.
Oh no. Let's go. Happy there's a search. I actually have to get going, but I will just pick up this skill. Just one more thing. I can already tell this game is going to become very addictive.
GPS disabled.
Because these kind of games,
Accepted.
sandbox games, they just always give you the next thing to do, and the next thing to do, and the next thing to do, and before you know it, it's 3 AM at night, and you don't realize where time went. Alright, mass engineering. Which means I now also have mass reduction to the ship. Is there anything special here that I still need? No. Let's see if I need to train. I don't need to train to the second level. Did I lose skill points by dying? Maybe there are some logs for this. This is training. Notifications. No, I just died. There's nothing here to actually tell me what happened. Okay. How much does it cost to train to level 2? Might be 6 points. No, I want the other skill. I want the cargo skill. Alright, so back to where we were, Dallas.
GPS activated.
And then I'm gonna log off. And call it a day.
Warp gate activated.
On the one side, I do like how fast you can go from system to system. On the other hand, I would like things to be spread out a bit more. It feels like there's a star here, and then there's just this bubble of things that are happening. Well, some part of me would want just to have a solar system setup where you just have a sun and everything is orbiting around that sun. And there's like a whole system to explore.
GPS disabled.
Well, I guess that's not easy to do. I'm not a game dev, or at least not at that level.
Dock request accepted.
To know if that's possible or not. Anyway, we are back. We have things in the cargo bay. Of course, I need life support. Protein bar, plastic filter. Let's put that stuff here. And we can also now train for shield. I needed level 2. Oh no, that's regeneration. I will also need that at some point, but cargo stacker gives me more cargo. So I'll train that for now, and then I will call it a day. I want to thank everybody for watching. Stream ends in a little bit of a bummer, but hey, whatever defeat and loss will learn something. Lesson learned today is do not engage raiders with a mining ship. Who would have known? Alright. See you all for next time. Bye.